Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner and Sugar Magnolia back at you for your Puffco Peak Pro and Raw Garden Diamonds dab of the day. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Become part of the family. Hit that subscribe button, no charge. Send a like, no charge. And comments, no charge. Everything's free here at Senior Stoner. Well, once again, thanks for joining me. Let's get to our topic. And by the way, Sugar Magnolia is here today with us because she's a part of our topic. How do we achieve inner peace? Well, in my house, this little pooch here really helps me to get to that place. But we currently live in a society where the noise of our thoughts and our anxieties tend to consume us every day. It's a fast-paced world. So inner peace can be a struggle for a lot of people to achieve. We're continually awaiting the next thing in our lives. And that could be one of the aspects that disrupt calm. So let's discuss how we can find inner peace. Here we go. First, let's discuss what inner peace really is. Well, inner peace is that state of calm that you seek, that you look for within yourself. The world around you can be stress-inducing and chaotic. But if you feel calm, you might be experiencing inner peace. It's an achievable state of mind that has more to do with our minds than what's happening in daily life. When it comes to achieving inner peace, the first step is coming with a good attitude. If you're cynical or skeptical, it'll block you from reaching the true calm space of inner peace. We need to bring an open mind before we can have inner peace, so let's discuss. Well, to start, and this is really an old story, meditation. We're always thinking about everything. So meditation is a way to unclutter or declutter your mind. You know, one of the causes that disrupt inner peace is truly social media. So maybe what we have to do is a social media detox. It's possible. Stay off Twitter, stay off Facebook, and just be with ourselves. And then you got to remember that once you reach inner peace, if you're not careful enough, social media can come right back again and disrupt. So I think what happens to a lot of people, including myself, is we get FOMO, fear of missing out. It's one of the reasons I used to stay up late at night. It was a fear of missing out. What am I missing out on? Late night commercials? But social media can cause fear of you not living your best life and comparing yourself constantly to all the stories of all the people, friends and not friends. So you know what? Let's practice FOMO, okay? Fear of missing out. But let's not use social media. Let's understand that FOMO happens, okay? But it doesn't have to happen electronically. One of the greatest things we can do for ourselves to find inner peace is practice self-love. The world becomes more peaceful if you love yourself. True. And one of the aspects that disrupt our inner peace is the constant war we have within ourselves. So by practicing self-love, you're going to help yourself. You need to be kind also. You can find an inner calm when you're kind to those around you. Acts of kindness, good deeds. You can find peace from doing nice things for other people. When you put out good into the world, you get back good into your world. Try to steer as clear as you can from negativity and negative people. That's not an easy thing. What if some of your family members are negative people? What if your loved ones are? You know, it's very basic, but it can be the hardest thing to do to gain inner peace. Nobody with a calm mind would want negativity, but sometimes it's our nature to dwell on negative things rather than positive. We want to live in the present. That's right. As much as we can, we want to live in the present. And that's important. You can find peace by being in the present moment. Most people live in the past. That's right, with past events circling their mind nonstop or panicking about what will go wrong in the future. Try to avoid self-pity. In a way, self-pity is connected to negativity. But as humans, we have an immense tendency to go in a self-pity routine when things aren't going our way. If we didn't get the job we wanted, if we went through a breakup, we integrate feelings of worthlessness, guilt, and regret within ourselves, unfortunately. And life is generally hard. So self-pity isn't going to change the fact that life is painful sometimes. So to gain back our peace, let's take awareness and accountability of the situation rather than self-pitying ourselves. Rather than talking things like you're a worthless person, etc. Try to laugh a lot. Think about it. You can't expect peace from a place where you're taking your life too seriously. Life can be challenging enough. Ultimately, the best thing you can do for yourself, I think, is find beauty in life. Laugh, even at the silliest things. Laughing has been proven to be great medicine. So you know what? Hey, you know what? I was told all my life I have a great sense of humor. So just try to find the humor in the most mundane things. Inner peace is often gained from a place you never expected to get it from. And sometimes that's from a place of humor and laughter. Try to remember to communicate respectfully. That's right. You can find your inner peace when you regularly communicate respectfully towards others. When you tend to speak assertively but positively, there's little room for misinterpretation. Your mental health is worth preserving. Don't allow people to walk all over us by being a pushover. We can stand up for ourselves. Remember that. And you got to cut out hurtful and offensive language from your life if you can. No one wants the drama caused by saying the wrong thing anymore. Ultimately, we got to keep trying to distract ourselves. Distractions, it's unhealthy sometimes to try to forget your emotions, but in some instances, distractions can actually be right for us and help us get our feelings in check. If we're overwhelmed by anxiety or our own thoughts, it's reasonable to try to work out, try to watch Netflix, try to regain a sense of control. See, by processing our thoughts and our emotions correctly, it helps us regain our inner peace. Practice as much self-care as you can. That's right. When you prioritize self-care, you improve your mental health and everything that goes along with it. You can find inner calm when you do activities, but you're a resilient person. We all are, and we need to treat ourselves better. Try to manage difficult emotions by practicing the meditation we talked about, rephrasing the negative thoughts into positive ones, and practicing the famous self-compassion. Finding peace starts with self-care. What if you're creative? Maybe you could express yourself like an artist. Maybe you can draw. You see, there are a lot of ways to find peace. Inner peace through art, maybe. Be mindful. Pay attention to the little details in your life. And try not to pressure yourself. Remember, feeling burned out and drained is a real thing you can feel if there's a lack of balance in your life. We can't be perfect. Nothing's perfect all the time. But if you're a perfectionist and you have a tendency to try to control things, you may tend to pressure yourself in getting all aspects of your life together. And you know what? You might have lost your sense of peace. If you ultimately want inner peace, we need to realize that we're human. We're not anything different than other people. Everyone is flawed. We don't have to put all our energy into our work to be harsh on ourselves. Doesn't mean that our worth is somehow less if we chose to take a break. You see, it's about deciding a healthy balance between aspects of our life. and then dealing with the things that we don't get perfect. And we have to remember to accept things as they are. Past mistakes aren't a reflection of you, but a reflection of who you used to be. Remember that. If you need to find inner peace within yourself, forgiveness is a wonderful starting point. So, we're all going to need to rise above and accept that people will make mistakes in life. Everyone will. We just need to be resilient people who can overcome the chaos in our lives all around us. And remember, all we can control are our own actions. Everything else, we're going to learn how to accept. There are just some ways to help us achieve inner peace. I hope I helped us all talk about ways that we can try to help ourselves become peaceful. Creating inner peace can be challenging, especially if it doesn't come naturally. In a world where everyone's preoccupied with everything, many of us have no time for ourselves anymore. However, inner peace is still possible if we choose to have awareness and change certain aspects of our unhealthy habits and lifestyle. We'll have more room for inner peace in our lives. I want to thank you all for being with me today for the discussion on how do we gain inner peace for ourselves. I think it's something we need to think about and maybe even engage on a daily basis. As always, if you enjoyed it, you know what to do. That's right. Hit that subscribe button. This has been The Real Senior Stoner with Raw Garden Diamonds and my Puffco Peak Pro. Here we go. Coming in on green. Thanks again, everybody, for being here today to talk about finding inner peace. Boy, if I could really find a way to get inner peace with people, I'd probably become a millionaire quickly. Right now, I'm doing it because I care about each and every one of us out there. I want to help. Thanks, everybody. Cheers. Let's all do our best to find our inner peace. Cheers.